If your hair is falling out and every shower feels like a personal attack, you need to hear this right now. Most people are treating hair loss way too late and way too randomly. And that's the real problem. Because hair loss usually doesn't happen all at once. It starts quietly. More strands on the pillow, more hair in your hand, a little more scalp showing under bright light. And by the time most people panic, the damage has already been building for months. But here's the good news. Hair loss can absolutely be slowed down and in a lot of cases reversed if you stop guessing and start doing the right things in the right order. So first, let's kill the biggest myth. Not all hair loss is the same, and if you don't know why your hair is falling out, you can waste months using oils, serums, shampoos, and miracle products that do absolutely nothing. If your hair loss is coming from stress, poor nutrition, iron deficiency, vitamin D deficiency, hormonal shifts, thyroid issues, or sudden weight loss, your body is basically sending you a warning signal. And no, rosemary oil alone is not going to fix that. That's why step 1 is boring, but it matters more than anything else. Figure out the cause. If your shedding got suddenly worse, especially over the last 2 to 3 months, look at what changed. Stress, crash dieting, poor sleep, new medication, postpartum? That timeline matters because hair reacts late. Your scalp is basically the last place your body invests in when something's off. Your hair is not the problem, it's the symptom. Now, if your hair loss is more gradual, thinning at the crown, widening part line, receding hairline, that's often genetic or hormone-driven. Different cause, different game plan. So, what actually helps? Here's the short version. Number 1, fix internal deficiencies. If you're low in iron, ferritin, vitamin D, zinc, B12, or protein, your hair growth cycle gets weaker. Not maybe, it will. You can't grow strong hair with weak raw materials. Number 2, reduce inflammation and scalp stress. That means stop overwashing with harsh shampoos, stop cooking your scalp with heat every day, and stop wearing super tight styles that pull on the roots. A healthy scalp is not an option, it's the soil. And if the soil is damaged, nothing grows well. Number 3, use something that actually has evidence behind it. This is where most people get emotional and brands get rich. There are only a few options with real track records. For many people, minoxidil is still one of the most proven tools for regrowth. Not sexy, not trendy, but it works for a lot of people when they're consistent. And consistency is everything here, because this is where people quit too early. They use something for 3 weeks, maybe 6, don't see baby hairs instantly, and stop. That's not how hair works. Hair growth is slow, painfully slow. You usually need at least 3 to 6 months to judge if something is helping, sometimes longer. That's why the people who get results aren't always the lucky ones. They're the ones who stayed consistent long enough for their follow-ups to catch up. Now, let's talk about oils for a second, because I know somebody's thinking it. Natural oils like rosemary can help support scalp health for some people. Cool, use them if they work for you. But don't confuse supportive with transformative. If you have hormonal hair loss, inflammation, nutrient deficiencies, or active shedding from internal stress, oils are supportive players. They are not the quarterback. And one more thing that nobody says enough. Hair regrowth is not just about what you apply, it's about what you stop doing. Stop the crash diets, stop the chronic stress, stop sleeping 4 hours, stop switching products every 10 days, stop expecting overnight results from a process that literally grows millimeter by millimeter. Because real regrowth doesn't look dramatic at first. It looks like less shedding, a healthier scalp, tiny baby hairs, a little more density after a few months. Small signs, big meaning. And honestly, that's the part most people miss. Progress usually whispers before it shouts. If this helped, hit subscribe because I can break down the best hair loss routine based on your exact cause next, whether it's stress-related shedding, hormonal thinning, or genetic hair loss. And if you're serious about saving your hair, don't wait until the scalp is obvious. The earlier you act, the more hair you keep.